Well, it's a cold and snowy day here in Colorado, and these are the days that I really like having my orchids here at home. Let's go check them out. The minimum temperature that I shoot for in my grow tent is about 18 degrees C, so we're right there. Humidity is good, 67%, and I'm William Green. Welcome to My Green Pets. So, something happened this week. On Monday, Bulbophyllum medusae started to bloom. I made a update for you guys on Monday, and it's already done. You can see the flowers are really faded at this point. It is a pretty quick show, but it's also pretty spectacular. Right behind it, I'm not sure if you can see this little guy, but we got Bulbophyllum catenulatum. He is a tiny little thing. And I can't even get the camera close enough to even show you what it looks like, but anyway, yeah, he's a little cutie. Got a few spikes on him in there coming in. And then right on top here we've got Bulbophyllums Lovely Elizabeth, kind of wrapping up. She's had several spikes, really beautiful display, but most of the flowers have fallen off. And what we're seeing is the end of the autumn bloom, guys, and that's pretty normal because it's the end of autumn. Winter will be starting in just, what, 10 days or so? Well, I did want to show you on Bulbophyllums Lovely Elizabeth. Oh. Alright, you see this fat little stem here? I pollinated this one, and it looks like it may have taken. You ever seen a bulbo seed pod before? It looks like that's what it's gonna be. Pretty cool. Jessie Lee, this is RLC Jessie Lee. These are the last two flowers that she's made for us. Man, she has been gracing the tent with beautiful flowers since the end of October. Really pleased with how long she's been in bloom. Just lovely, and a lovely fragrance too, sweet rosy fragrance. All right, let's check the winter bloomers. Check this out. Look at these guys. Mormodia Jumbo World, Fred Clark R. Desert Davison, completely leafless now, and Dendrobium Country Girl. Look at that. We've got, each one of these plants has about 40 flower buds getting ready to pop open in the next couple weeks. So, Country Girl, Mormodia Jumbo World I've had for 5 years, and this is the most buds it's ever had on one spike. 24 buds on this one spike. And then there's, I think, another 12 or so on the smaller one on the left. That's going to be wonderful. Behind it, Fred Clark Art, Desert Davison. This is exciting because this plant has never bloomed before. This is a first bloom seedling. And we've got 20 flowers on each spike coming. Assuming nothing is going to blast. Also, what do you guys think about my do-it-yourself plant stand? I was going for some like that 50s Jetsons space age kind of minimalist look to offset the bizarre complexity of the plant and flowers. And then, wow, look at this. Country Girl. Only 2 of the canes, maybe one more, have got buds, but wow, so many buds. We're looking at 40, I think 41 last time I counted. They're doing great. I put this plant outside from the last week of September until the first week of November. I put it outside every evening in the garage where it got chilly temperatures for about 6 weeks. And then I brought it in, and then second week in November or so, little buds started poking out. Excited about that. Let's see here. Walkeriana, just not even gonna say anything. Still waiting. Oh, I was having some little bugs crawling around, and so I tried a solution of just water and diatomaceous earth, and it has left these white spots all over my leaves that I don't really like. And they don't wash off with water. Like when water runs across them, it doesn't take it off. You have to take a cloth or a sponge and wipe it off. So I don't know if it is effective against little mites and little bugs, but it definitely leaves a little residue that I'm not a big fan of. Paph Prime Child is about to lose its second flower, and that just leaves this last one here. So it's had a nice long run, and I'm hoping these new growths grow out with no problem, no more rot. Hopefully being right underneath the fan is helping it to get the air that it needs, keep it from rotting. Next to it we got my other paphs. Still not sure how they like the grow tent. Seem to be doing okay, but you never know. Now, Falschilleriana down here, poor thing. Not looking good. I'm starting to see purple spots in the leaves again. And usually the purple spots mean that the leaf is going to be developing really nasty pits and spots and will eventually fall off. I don't know if this thing is gonna make it. It's not looking good. It does have some kind of little thing down here, and I don't know if that could be a cakey spike. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure if I should unpot it, check out the roots, repot it in something else, leave it alone. Kind of at a loss here. Let's see, the seedlings are doing pretty well. Not a whole lot to report on them, but no news is good news a lot of times. Got some roots there. This little Cattleya rex that I repotted about a month and a half ago is finally showing some root growth. Good deal. Need to get those roots nice and long before the snails find it. And I have been looking for snails. Last week I showed you some snails on this pot. Now I still have found a couple since last week, but fewer. And I have been spraying that diatomaceous earth everywhere. So we'll just have to stay vigilant. Just pick them off whenever I see them. A lot of people recommended, oh, Hal, you're trying to open up here. There we go. I was trying to pop open. A lot of people recommended hydrogen peroxide spraying the roots with hydrogen peroxide, so might try that next. But yeah, look at the roots on these Calliorexes, aren't they great? So the Calliarex does not put out new roots except when it's got a new growth maturing, like this one down here. However, roots that are already out and growing continue to grow all year if you let them, if conditions are right. So while these plants won't be pushing out anything out of the growth, out of the plant, the roots that are already established are branching and going all over the place. Yeah, can we see catenulatum a little bit better there? There it is. Can't see it. It's very small. It's a little tiny thing. Okay, so the next big thing we're looking for are these Catasetums. Don't you love those downward hanging flowers? This back corner, this is the winter corner. Winter bloomer corner. It's gonna be really nice. Alright guys, well as usual, thank you for joining me here on My Green Pets. I'm William Green. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.